Hey there, beautiful bride. This is Jillian Rosich Kendrick, founder of My Best Wedding and MyWeddingPlanningCourse.com. Today is Wedding Wednesday, so we're talking about vendor fees. Fees that can show up from your vendors and things that you want to look out for and just be aware of. So I'm going to turn on. We're good. Okay. So one of the fees that I want to talk to you about and definitely let you know about is floral delivery fees. You'll definitely see this on your invoice or on your BEO or on, or not BEO, but you'll see them like on your invoices or proposals. And it depends on the florist, right? It depends, like, are they, how far away are they? You know, if they have to transport flowers from really far away, they're probably going to charge you a much larger fee than they would if they are, you know, super close. Also, one of my girlfriends, when she got married, she actually didn't need the flower delivery fee because her family ended up picking up all of the flowers. So you can definitely have some wiggle room and negotiate things with your florist if you don't need them to drop off your flowers for you. And also figure out, like, do they need to actually drop off the flowers and that's it? Or are they dropping off the flowers and they're setting everything up for you? Like, are they actually participating in decorating? And if they are, what does that mean and how much is that going to cost for you, right? Something that I had to work out with my venue is my venue actually required all of the vendors that I worked with, all of the vendors had to have insurance in order to actually even come to the venue and set things up or participate at all in my wedding. They now like totally require it, and there are going to be plenty more of venues and wedding spaces that are going to require vendors to have insurance like that. And it really is sort of a liability thing for the venue, you know, like if a florist were to like get up on a ladder and try to put you know, a floral arrangement up really high or something, and if God forbid they fell, the insurance would take care of that. If not, the venue would be liable for that, and they don't want to be, right? So it really comes, I mean, it all boils down to money, right? So you just have to make sure that you're working with a venue that does or doesn't require insurance, and preferably does, honestly, but figure out first if they do or not, and then you can either get your own insurance or you can require that of your the vendors that you work with. But again, one of the fees is going to be a delivery fee. So like I said, are they just delivering and dropping off? Are they delivering and they're setting everything up? Are they going to participate in decorating and getting things ready and making your wedding look beautiful? Or is it just a matter of them coming in, giving you, you know, boxes of flowers, and you or family members or somebody else is then going to take care of that? So you really just have to figure out how much DIY you're doing and what you want to get done or what you want other people to get done for you, and whether or not the florist even has to be involved. And so that will determine your delivery fee and how much that's actually going to be, and then whether or not your venue requires insurance is really going to depend on whether or not your venue requires insurance is going to be the differentiator between whether your vendors can stay or whether they can just drop off. Like my florist for my wedding did not have insurance because she worked out of her house. And so we set it up so that she was only dropping off and we would actually take care of everything else. And that way she didn't have to have insurance and we didn't have to buy insurance for her at that point as well. So definitely make sure that you're looking at you're reading your contracts, make sure you're looking at your proposals with all of your vendors, and you're seeing what those fees are. And you can ask, like, don't be afraid to ask, like, hey, I don't mind paying a fee, I just want to know, what is this for? I want to know what this is going to be used for, and then you can determine, is that something you need or something you can maybe live with or live without, and then go from there. And then other fees, again, just always be cautious when you're working with vendors and when you are reading your contracts to make sure that you read it thoroughly and figure out exactly when payments are due, when things are due, what you need to get done, and what your obligations are, and really what are their obligations to you. Like what are you paying for, and what are you getting for that money that you're paying? And just be fully aware of that while you're going through the wedding planning process. So hope you got value from this. Like, comment, and share below. Share this out to any friends, family, colleagues, cousins, girlfriends. If you know anybody else who's getting married right now, I'd love for you to share this video out. And I will see you next week for Wedding Wednesday right here on Facebook Live at 7 p.m. See you then.